Okay, so my roommate is gone on a business trip to California, and while he was out there, he forgot something in his room, so he asked me to pick the lock for him and get in there and get the thing for him. In the process, I ended up breaking the lock, so I had to get him a new one, so I just got the new one installed and stuff like that. So obviously he doesn't have the key for it yet, so I figured I'd play a little game with him. So he walks in and he's going to see this post-it note on his door which says, "So, you have a new lock, and it's made by Brinks, so you know it's good. Only problem is, a lock is no good without the key that goes to it. It's not in my room or bathroom or any of the boxes in the living room, but it's somewhere. Start with your first clue by finding the man born on the 4th of July in the kitchen." So we're going to go to the kitchen and try and find the man born on the 4th of July. And let's see if we can find him. Don't mind the boxes I'm trying to move. So, alright, a man born on the 4th of July. Oh, here we go. Mr. Sam, Uncle Sam, right here on the fridge. So, we're going to take him down and see what we can find. Okay, steps and stones will break my bones, especially if I fall down all of them. It's a very true statement. Just go ahead and put this back before I forget. Now, steps and stones, if he knows enough about the stuff that he has in this apartment, he should be able to figure out what this is. And, oh, right over here, look at this. Name of this photograph, Steps and Stones. It's kind of pretty, I like it. Anyway, okay, so where am I looking for? Oh, there's a little post-it note back here. And what does it say? Alright, Yangling, Miller Lite, Guinness, Flying Dog, Rolling Rock, and Newcastle can be found here, among others. So, it's possible that his first thought will be to check the refrigerator, but that is not the case, seeing as currently we've only got 2 things of beer and it is none of those. So, where would it go? Well, it's not on the wall because I wouldn't put Miller Lite up there. So, oh, here we go. There's all these bottle caps. There's Yingling and Miller Lite and all a bunch of stuff other. Maybe it's in here? Alright, let's see. Oh, look at that. There's a post-it note. Okay, so I find it absurd to call Hansel and Gretel a children's story when the mean old witch was about to eat them. But how is she going to cook them? Seriously though? Cannibalism? In a children's story? Anyway, put this back again before I forget, because there's a good chance I might do that. For the sake of time, I'll do it later. So, if anyone knows the story of Hansel and Gretel, the witch was trying to cook them so that she could eat them. So, yeah, the oven. Aha, look at that. Alright. I don't always plan scavenger hunts, but when I do, I prefer to lead you in circles. Well, so far they've only been in the kitchen for the most part, and they're going around in circles, so that's definitely true, but who would say something like that? Oh, I know. This guy. Right over here. What's up, dude? Oh, what's that hanging off of his shoulder there? It's another post-it note. Alright. Now this is a little thing that only he will get. This door is locked and has no key, yet it still opens. Broken glass from a year ago is still there, but where did it come from? A door that has no key, that is locked, but is still opening. What could that be? Oh, perhaps it's this storage closet that for some reason never closes even though it's locked. But where did that broken glass come from that's still in here, I wonder? Oh yeah, that's right. It came out of the freaking microwave because it was broken. So, let's see, microwave. There's a little note in there. What does that one say? Alright. Now this one I went into something that he may or may not know about, so I had to, kind of spell it out for him. Hey, remember in the first episode of Lost when the plane crashed and then threw Jack into that field of bamboo? So hopefully he'll be able to get that, because we have both of those things, both a plane and bamboo in our apartment. Turn the light off, be energy efficient. So, then we go from there. Wow, whoa. Plane and bamboo. Ah, well, look at that. There's some bamboo right over here. And there's a plane. Ah, look, I see something poking out from underneath the bamboo plant. And what does this say? Alright, I once lost over $300 in this apartment somewhere. I found it here a week later. It must have been whisked away in the whirlpool of my busy life. Whisked away in the whirlpool of my busy life. Play on words, perhaps? I don't know. Well, let's go find out. The only place where I can think of whisking and whirlpooling in the same place would be possibly over here. Hey, look at that. Now what does that say? Alright, at Chevy's, and that's the restaurant that I work at, it's a Mexican restaurant. If you don't want salmon on your fish taco, 99 times out of 100 you should be able to substitute blank. Well, if he remembers from when he used to work there, he should know that the answer is tilapia. But where in the hell would there be tilapia, you ask? Perhaps in the freezer? Oh, hey, look at that. Alright, so now I've been driving them around all over the place, so now it's getting a little bit easier on them. So it says, wow, you've done some hard work so far. You should take a break with a shot of kamchatka, as Junior calls it. It's kind of an inside joke, but he should be able to get it because it is this right here, some rum chata. And let's see on the back of the rum chata bottle. Oh, there's a hint there. Again, another inside joke that he will only get. This is a quote from his mother from about 7 or 8 years ago. Andrew, turn that, and there's a picture of a fish, because that's the only way that I can, you know, properly convey what I'm trying to say here. Andrew, turn that bass down. That's exactly how she said it. Then I asked him, what were we playing when that happened? But more importantly, what items were we using to keep track of our winnings? If he remembers that night, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. We were playing poker, and of course if we're playing poker we were using poker chips. Now we do have some poker chips. They are right here. So maybe there's a hint in here. Look at that, there is. Now what does this one say? This one I really like. It took me a minute to come up with, but I hope he gets it. The little penguin was leaving the sun garden to cross the Dove Valley and reach Badger Mountain. But first he had to climb the gnarled vine to answer the riddle of the three philosophers in order to defeat the false idol. Now all those names are capitalized, so hopefully he'll get it, because the little penguin left the sun garden to cross the Dove Valley and reach Badger Mountain. But first he had to climb the gnarled vine to answer the riddle of the three philosophers in order to defeat the false idol. Look at that. Alright. I was hoping that would not fall in there. I guess I'm doing good. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little bit easier on him. So I said, okay, that might have been a couple of hard ones, so I promise there won't be many more. I like the way you stacked those stools, by the way. And the stools would be the ones that are over here, so hopefully he'll be able to figure that out pretty simply. I just take it down, and there's another note. All this just to get into his bedroom, by the way, after being in California for 2 weeks. So it says, okay, I know that this has been awesome, and your brain is probably going kaboom right now, but I gotta bounce soon. So let me wrap this up. Underlined awesome, kaboom, and bounce. Again, if he knows the items that are in our apartment, he should be able to figure this one out. So we'll go over this way. I mean, I know exactly where I'm going, obviously. And here we go. Awesome, kaboom, bounce. And then the final one. Dude, I'm totally messing with you. The keys are under the door. So I'll have him running around here for like, oh, I don't know, an hour. And really, his keys are right here. Oh, but who's that looking at us? Uh-oh. Who is that? You mad, bro? And there's your keys. Ha 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 ha.